this morning. Windy. All right. Good morning. It is Monday, March 27th. It's like 10:55 in the morning. Yeah, I know it's late to get started. Just now leaving Lake Marina campground. Big thank you to Lake Marina. You served me well. Good hamburger, hot shower, and washed some clothes, and pretty good night's rest. A lot of hikers there. So the late start was due to just comedy errors on my part. Yesterday I took my shower late and went ahead and washed some clothes, and when I got out the sun was almost at 30 minutes of sunlight. Of course my clothes didn't dry, they were wet, and then it got really cold last night, so they froze. So then I had all my clothes, my hiking stuff, wet, frozen and cold. So I had to hang it up, let the sun and the wind do its work. I also did not charge my power bank last night because there was a place to do it, and I should have just walked over there and done that than just sitting in the tent wasting time. So I tried to do that, and the reason I wanted to do that is because I'm thinking it's 3 days for me to Mount Laguna, and there's a storm rolling in, so I need to be prepared for maybe having to wait out a storm in a tent or something. So I want to make sure that was charged, and I didn't get them all the way charged, but it's almost charged full. Lessons learned. I guess this is every day you learn a new lesson. All right, enough of that. On to today. We are going north, and I don't know where I'm going really. I know Boulder Oaks is like 6 miles, so maybe there, maybe a little bit further. I'd like to get a little bit further, depending on how I feel. My pack is heavy. I have probably 4 days worth of food easily, and if I felt like I had to, if I look at the weather forecast and it's bad, I could stretch it. And I'm not eating much. I couldn't eat this morning. I'm gonna try and force myself at some point to eat like some lunch. That burger was pretty much all I ate yesterday. So, and that's normal for hiking. It takes a while for you to adjust, and it's part of the process. So anyway, I'll keep you updated. My gear. Somebody asked about my gear. I'm gonna go over my gear throughout the hike for sure. I'll probably go over like my tent and my backpack and my sleeping system. Maybe one of those the next couple of days. Yeah, I'm gonna do the gear deal. I just didn't do a pre-gear video because I just didn't know. You know, I'd replaced a bunch of gear and I wasn't sure how it would work or not work, and I want to kind of give it a test and see what I thought. Yeah, I'll get to that. So I guess you have to keep watching to see that part of the video. Anyways, onward and upward, one step at a time. Alright, I guess the sign says go. I don't know how accurate that is, but I'm on the magical red carpeted trails right now. This baby is smooth as can be. That's a good trail. Had to stop and check a couple times. Am I on the PCT? I doubt it'll last very long, but I'm gonna enjoy this cruising through this flat trail while I can. About 1.5 miles in for the day. The trail has been super cruisy, really good. So if you think this should be around mile 21.5 or 22, something like that, of the trail. Little Bee Creek running water, So about a mile and a half outside of Lake Marina, running water on March 27th on a big snow year and lots of rain year. So it don't mean that in 2 weeks this will be here, or even in a couple of days, but not bad. All right, looks like we're gonna start a incline or climb up a little bit here. We're climbing. We've been climbing since we left. Almost 2 miles in, we've climbed 300 feet is all, but wow. Look at that. This came over the top of a little mountain. Coming on the back side, opens up to a whole new area. It's just mountain after mountain. 2.3 miles outside of Lake Marina. Pretty nice. Alright, let's walk along this ledge. My mind is guilting me into being honest. It's got to be real out here. So leaving late this morning. I told you, because I had to do some laundry. I did some laundry last night. Didn't dry. But so laundry I did was another mistake. Both pair of underwear, my hiking shirt, and then a buff. So my underwear were froze this morning. Wasn't going to put that information out, but I want to be able to look back at this when I watch it in 10 years or so and laugh at myself about how stupid I was about freezing my underwear out there at the campsite and then having to wait till 11 for it to dry in the sun. So there you go. The honest truth, that's the way it was. And that's why I was late leaving. But sure wasn't going to put on cold, wet underwear when I was already dealing with some chafing to start with. Didn't tell you that either, but yeah, I was. Pretty much got that solved now. Yeah, I'm good to go. Everything's back in perfect order. So now I don't have to think about, well, I didn't tell the whole full story. Well, there's the whole full story. I guess if I'm going to tell the story of out here on the trail, might as well tell the whole dadgum thing. Started working our way down through the rocks, and it's really, really slow for me. It's hard on my ankles and my knees because I'm carrying all this body weight. Hopefully that'll get easier as I start to drop some weight. But yeah, it's hard on my feet too. Feet, ankles, it goes all the way up, knees, hips. Looks kind of deep right there. It's not flowing fast or anything. That's an easy cross right there if I can get down over there. Holy shit. We're getting wet. Woo! That's my first real water crossing. Not bad, first water crossing. Did not choose to take the bridge. Didn't look too bad to me. So went for it. Glad I did. Had some wet feet, but they'll dry out by the end of the day. And if they don't, oh well. The terrain, everything changes. Kind of flattened out. So 2 miles, saw the sign to Boulder Oaks. All right, good lunch spot. Big tree served me well. Very comfortable. It's kind of actually cool. The wind blowing in there. I'd have stayed longer, but it was it's kind of getting chilly. Lunch was tuna creations, deli style, I think is what it's called. Tortilla, and then some Doritos. Kind of hard to carry without crushing them. But yeah, that makes a difference. They're really good. I really like Doritos. I hit the spot. Notice these tube things here. Have little nets over the top. I guess they were back over there too. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're studying some insect or something, and they're capturing in that tube. I don't know. That's strange. It's probably about a mile and a quarter before Boulder Oaks. Headed north. If anybody knows, put it in the comments. Thought I'd show how pretty it is right here. All this green. Most of these big trees coming up to Cottonwood Creek. Wow, nice and flat over there. See yourself having a picnic over there. Picnic table. Fried chicken. Kids running around. Easter egg hunting. That'd be a good Easter. Huh. I wonder how deep that is. Cottonwood Creek. Gonna cross this. Holding my iPhone in my hand, my trekking poles in my hand. If it gets too deep, nah, this is easy here. I don't know how deep it is on that side right over there. Huh. Yeah, it looks like that gets pretty deep right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of deep. There's a board right there. That's useless. Whew. The water is cold, cold, cold. Oh my gosh. That looks deeper. Maybe right over there. That don't look as deep. It's just getting over to it. All right. Whew. That water's cold. Whew. All right. Cross Cottonwood Creek. Huh, cool experience. Thank you, Cottonwood Creek. What we got here? Pacific Crest Trail. I guess this is the Boulder Oaks campground. Alright. Not staying here. Alright. Big bust on Boulder Oaks. No go. They have toilet paper in the bathrooms. So headed down 1.6 miles. There's supposed to be a tent site. Alright, definitely climbing here. I don't know what highway that is. We walked underneath it right down there. Nothing to do but keep going at this point. Slow and steady. I'm all about the great view. It is 3:30. That's not bad. It's pretty early, but my calves are burning right now. And dealing with all these little rocks. Can you see that on the camera? And that's just a recipe when you're tired. That's how I roll my ankles. So there's some water here. I was just thinking about tenting up here. It's like I don't have enough water to camp. I would survive, but I couldn't cook. But maybe I can get enough water right here. This is my water source. What I did was I dug out this little deal to let it pull up, and then I'll stick my bottle in there once that silts down a little bit and get some water. I've got probably 2 total liters now, which will be plenty. I could probably even cook with that. The water wasn't the greatest, but that's what you do when you jack around and you don't. If I get below 1.7 liters, just get some. Should be my rule. I could set up right here. I think this is home for tonight. Right here. Looks good. I think I'm gonna move my camp spot to right here. Got the brush to kind of protect from the wind. And this rock to protect. Surrounded by small trees. Exposed over here. More out in the open. I think this would be the wise move. This is a lot of wind coming in right through here and not near as protected. All right, that's where I'm going. Yeah, so somebody had asked on one of my previous videos about gear. I was gonna do like individual gear videos during the course of the hike. And I'm not really to evaluate this tent, but this is the tarp tent, double rainbow DW. Alright, tarp tent, double rainbow, DW. I think the DW stands for double walled. I'm going to tighten up these down here, pull it in tighter. But it's a two-person tent designed. It's actually a two-person tent that is a two-person tent, I feel. It's done pretty good so far, but I'm not ready to give it a review. But that's what I'm using. The company is Tarp Tent. The brand is the Double Rainbow DW. All right, tonight's dinner, I am going to try one of these rice sides. This is rice and pasta blend with bell peppers and sweet tomato sauce. Boiling the water now. Try to pour the water in here and just let it soak. And I think I'm gonna add some bacon bits. Oh, my upside down bag of Doritos that I'm gonna eat. So I think that'll be dinner. After that, I'll close out the video for the night, day 4. Going to close out the video for today. Wow, I look pretty rough. I'm at mile marker 27.7. I did a little over 7 miles, I think. On top of this mountain, camping, nobody else is around. It's just me. So this will just be my second time ever to camp alone. So I hope I don't hear those strange noises in the night. But, oh well, I'm here for the night. Try to go 7 to 10 tomorrow. 7. I don't know what it's going to be like. We try to get 7 in at least tomorrow, and then that would put me 6 to Mount Laguna. But that would be Wednesday. I think the rain is coming in at afternoon on Wednesday, so try to get in there before the rain. Anyways, plan is try to get an earlier start tomorrow. Not up early by no means, but earlier start, and then we'll see how far I go. Good day of hiking. Even though I got the late start, I'm happy with how far I went, because I thought I was just going to go to Boulder's campground. So I went a mile something beyond that, 1.6 or something like that further than Boulder Oaks. I like this spot a lot better. Anyway, legs feel pretty good. I was getting sore. My calves were really starting to hurt coming up there at the end. That's why I called it. I could have went. There's several people that I think probably were taking the other campsites further down. I didn't want to risk it. I would have got in really late, like right now, and I was tired as it was. So this is a good night. This is a great campsite. I'm glad I didn't pass up on it. I think I already showed y'all, but anyway, I'll probably show you tomorrow on tomorrow's video in the morning. Mile marker 27.7 at the end of day 4. It's not a whole lot, but I'm not hurt. My legs feel good.
So I count that as a win, as opposed to, you know, if I had a lot more miles than I was hurt and couldn't hike for a couple days. So this is a much better deal. I'm still in the game, still excited, still ready to go. So appreciate all the support. Thank you for all my family and friends, my dear wife. And it just means the world to me, and it keeps me going out here. I appreciate everyone, and thank you. Good night from mile marker 27.7 on the Pacific Crest Trail.